Ready. Top play season game is selected. Selected. Ready. Edit team settings, submit. Entering team settings screen. Offense. Ready.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Tar Heels will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Stanford's offense will get the first crack at it here. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Wide open downfield. And he's running in the open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like
and makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So North Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You've got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. And it's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Inside zone is selected.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That was not exactly helpful to this defense as they'll have their backs against the wall as the ball will be put in play close to the 40. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Going to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get the third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Man, that D tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of the stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Goes straight ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Stanford! Man, did he show some pops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in Big House will remember this one forever. But they will remember it was a W. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the Bearcats. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. After the last run, you could just give it to him again on 3rd down.
Give cushion.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
There are 6 categories.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first and keeping the drive.
This offense has a second down play. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Makes the grab on the left. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Kyle Manor. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Entering play call.
No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. On second down, he's looking downfield. Picked off. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Stanford! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
They go to the counter. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Guys, this is a team that struggled mightily last year, and the entire offseason was built around performing better in ACC play.
Well, they just didn't have the dudes to get it done last year. Didn't have enough talent. But they're a year older. They've gone to the transfer portal. They've done a good job recruiting from the high school ranks. And, David, they think this year they've got the guys they need to win more games in ACC play.
Hey, Coach Palmer, you sound like every coach in the country, right? Like, hey, we restocked, we retooled, we're a year older, we went to the transfer portal. Success is coming. Listen, they got to find a way to get better. They got to find a way in games how to execute, how to finish games. They struggled finishing games a year ago. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, and I love the coach speak on it.
It's complete to the right. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch it up to give them the first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Entering play call.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run
zone.
D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through, and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And the pass hits. Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2
Entering
interceptions already in this
headlight
game. He's
options.
got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David.
And it's a fumble after that huge
Entering
game.
play call.
And this
Coach
fumble bounces out of
suggestions. There are
bounds.
6 categories.
It's first down from the 37-yard line.
Spread.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Stanford lines up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive. What made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page. If you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next
Entering play call.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Touchdown, Cardinal! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a
Entering play
defense.
call, coach suggestions.
Look, I know it's
There are
only the
6
second quarter,
categories.
but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is
Entering
scoring,
play
good things
call,
happening through your
special
ball club.
teams.
This
You have
defense
7
on
options,
point,
5
reading their
for
scouting
and
report,
return
making
left
big
is
plays.
selected.
North Carolina, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Stanford!
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it,
categories.
don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I
Entering
showed you I
play
can be a wide
call,
receiver.
special
Coach might
teams.
split him
You
out
have
at wide
7
receiver next
options,
week after
5
making that big
for
play. But
return left is
defense,
selected.
great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They'll throw it on first down. Looking for the sideline, and a
Entering
nice job to
tail.
keep his feet in bounds.
Curls. Curl wheel. Curls.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. That one never had a chance.
Entering play
Incomplete.
call, coach
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide
zone
receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, the defense is definitely expecting a pass on that play. Their secondary was way down the field, expecting a shot vertically. They didn't blitz, and as a result, massive lanes for that running back to go through.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Looking to throw on second down. Finds a man on the right.
Entering play call, coach
Now they get the
suggestions.
first.
There
He's
are
at
8
the
categories.
37.
You have 15
This
options.
tight end is such a weapon
Roster
because he can
selected.
line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have it.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Entering
And that's
play
just
call,
excellent
coach
coverage. Man, cover one,
suggestions.
nowhere
There
to
are
throw
6
the football. Look at
categories.
everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, of course,
Entering play
gets the
call,
interception.
coach
Bad
suggestions.
decision by
There
the
are 6
QB there.
categories.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Release to the back. It's complete. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. Stanford will boot it away to start this second half.
Return left is selected.
On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Bulldozes his way through. He's going to get loose. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, and they'll have it first and goal.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Really nice job by the defense. Understanding first and goal. What do most people do on first and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdown. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Quick
work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They're working that left side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. They're going to run it. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll ride the hot hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll
hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. And the pummeling has started.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, marching down the field to score. There's no end in sight for these options.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
It's complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Looking to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Stanford! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
There are 6 categories.
What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop and score.
No doubt, country versus city with a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle it down.
Coach jet touch pass. Inside
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They go to the ground. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. HB draw is selected.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Running back searching for a hole. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Couldn't find a lane. They pick up a 1 to the 31.
Driveway corner. AHP draw.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Smashes through.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At the 40, there he goes. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the end. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. They go to the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense. A draw is kind of a trick, get you to run upfield, but they sniffed it out, did a great job, stopped the play for no gain.
To the ground with the back. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leads it with 3rd and 3.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
A first down run in the red zone. He worked his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on the side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. That's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board. So it's not all bad.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Carolina, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field.
Spread.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 8. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
I think you run that play, so stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Stanford lines up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his
Entering
best
play
work.
call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
first down
you
for the
have 15
offense.
options. White cross is selected.
He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down.
Bench is selected.
He's looking to throw. Fires left. Reacted well to the tip and just
Entering play call, coach
squeezed the football
suggestions.
instead
There
of
are
the
8
turnover. It'll
categories.
be
You
3rd
have
down.
15 options.
They line up with some
HB draw
serious
selected.
work to do if they want to convert this one. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass not
Entering
close. He
play
got
call, coach
drilled trying to
suggestions,
deliver it.
there are
Never
8
bring up fourth
categories.
down.
Player,
And this is just
formation,
one of those days, man, where
Texas,
everything has gone wrong,
Big.
right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn
Entering
it over
play
on down.
call, coach suggestions,
Running out the clock,
there are
a
6
mere
categories.
formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The defense still has a couple of timeouts at its disposal, but down a couple of possessions, the offense will take a knee.
Entering post
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after